swing setups you've been using this year? Some of the swing setups. Well, okay. I mean, one is definitely like the earnings trade. Like, just let's go through some of the ones I have. You have a earnings beat, you have big growth numbers, you have a gap up that's at least 10%, preferably 15-20%, and the stock trades its average volume in the first, say, 5, 10, 15 minutes. And again, it's a earnings beat, revenue beat, the raise guidance, the stock comes out of a long range, preferably at least 3 to 6 months. Sheg is one example. Livongo is another one. It's a variation of that setup. It came out of a long range. They guided higher. The volume wasn't super, but it was still well above average when I bought it down here. So it's a variation of the same setup. ZS is another one from just a few sessions ago. Meili is another one we bought early May. Big volume, range break. You have big, these no earnings on this thing, but good revenue growth. Another one is Fastly. Big beat, good guidance. Traded its average daily volume in the first few minutes of the day. Zoom is also an earnings play, but it's kind of a chase setup. I'm not gonna talk about it. I usually don't buy these setups, so I'm not gonna mention it. So those are that's one type. That's, in my opinion, this is the best swing trading setup. If you can master this setup and understand this setup, when they work, when they don't, there's a lot of money, and it's a very scalable setup. You can trade small caps, you can trade large caps, you can trade mega caps. Then we have the flag breakout, and these are also best done on high momentum names. High momentum names, preferably that are also growth stocks that have good earnings and good, good expected earnings. Like SC, when I bought it here, showed some big relative strength during the Corona sell-off. Then it had a leg higher, started surfing this 10-day moving average, and then it broke out of this range with above average volume. So it's a classic flag break. And then there are some PDD, another one, classic flag break. Also showed some big relative strength during the Corona sell-off. Then it had a leg higher, pulled back to the rising 20-day, bounced off of it, started stabilizing, and it broke out of this little range. And then there are like Tesla, also a flag break. It's been riding the 20, had a big move, riding the rising 20-day, higher lows all the way, and then she breaks out on higher volume. And then there are some I'm watching, like Livongo, for example, D-Dog. So those are like my two main swing trading setups on the long side. Flag breaks and earnings trades. And then there are also short setups I've been doing. Right now I'm not in many, but something like VTIQ, like yesterday, when you have an extended stock, you wait for day 3. If it's the first leg higher, I usually wait for like day 3, 4. If it's the second leg higher, day 2, 3. It's usually when the stocks reverse.